Yo, it's Buff Missionary back again. Like, subscribe, and share. I just got back from a lecture series that I was actually not supposed to be here for because I was planning on being at a wedding. My bad. It was a last minute schedule and I had to do what I had to do for the doctorate. So my apologies, but big shout out to Mackenzie and Josias, man. Wish I could be there to support y'all. Really happy for y'all this weekend, and was definitely looking forward to blowing some fire at that wedding. That would have been super dope. Sorry I can't make it. That being said, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. Don't miss these notifications because they're coming at you. All right, it's happening. 3 degrees buffer. We out here. Get along for the ride. And I just got back from this lecture series, and it was interesting because I talked in the previous video about how it seemed to me like there was no one kind of interested in missions. I mean, of course, you have the missions department, you have the students who have gone to be missionaries, those who are interested in looking to being missionaries. But outside of that, specifically how they removed the concentration for it because no one, at least in the seminary, was doing it. So we get to this lecture that's going on for the weekend, three different slots, 3 different presentations. And I thought there were just a bunch of random people showing up because the speaker was a well-known name inside the missions sphere, world, whatever you want to call it. But for all the people, and I'll show this video that I took just in the moment when it hit me, like, wow, there's actually a good number of us here who are about this life. So I was very surprised to find out that all the people who were in the chapel at that time are actually mission students. So it's pretty cool to see that there's a bigger community than I thought there was. And hopefully as time goes on, I get to know some of these people better, engage with them more, kind of see what their ideas are, where they're trying to go with things. But it's pretty cool. Definitely looking forward to seeing where this thing goes. And I want to say, I forgot to say it in the previous video, so I'm going to throw it on as the last point from that. There are going to be times in your experience where you're going towards things, you're aiming towards things, you're setting goals, and you're not hitting them, you're not accomplishing them, you're not getting hired for that job, you're not getting this breakthrough, and so on, and you judge it as you're the failure or there's something wrong with you. May not always be true. Disclaimer, sometimes it might be, and sometimes you got to go back to the lab and work on yourself and be better for the next time. But not all the time it's you. Sometimes it's just because that opportunity is not for you. Sometimes it's not the first one, it's not the second one, it's not the third one. Sometimes it's something bigger than all of those things, than what you think you were here to do, that you end up being put in the position to do because of all these apparent failures. I think the encouragement there is, just because everything is not going exactly the way you think it should or in line with what your goals are at this moment, it doesn't mean that you're failing. Just keep your head up, keep looking for those opportunities, keep trying to exercise what your passions are. And if you don't know what those are, find out what they are, because I can guarantee you'll be searching a whole long time if you're not sure what those passions are. You're going to be going all over the place doing a whole lot of different things and wondering why it's not really working out or why you don't feel comfortable or like you really belong in that space. So take the time to figure out your passions, spend the time on your passions, and regardless of how the opportunities may fall, if some seem to go your way and some don't, keep your head up because the opportunity for you is on the way. So stick with it. But anyways, short hitter right here. NBA Finals are on, so I'm trying to catch a little bit of that game. You know what I'm saying? My buddy's rooting for Miami. I'm kind of rooting for Denver. We'll see. Not really sure. My team got knocked out, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Anyways, it's Buff Missionary, trying to get 3 degrees buffer out here. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.